All right, it's a recording. You're all good to go.
Okay. Hi, my name is PJ, and I'm in team 3 with Max and Joseph. And there's no set captain for this team, but each of us do have our own roles. But for captain, it's been rotating for the past several days, and who records the hours as well. For the $300 house challenge, which is what we're working on, the our brief explanation about it is that we're trying to make an affordable house for people who are less fortunate, and our goal is to make it both low budget and quality for whoever may be residing inside. As for my role, I am the designer and architect, and I created some rough sketches for the concept of the $300 house challenge. And firstly, I was trying to create a floor plan that would be affordable and would include a working area and a bed to rest, as well as suitable lighting from the outside, and eventually uh, some additions to indoor lighting as well. And we figured that a slanted roof would be nice, and um, some other notes, including a bulb for the light, a water source, an outlet for wherever that may be. Here's the floor plan, a section, an elevation, and the perspective. I also created some SketchUp models for the modeling when it comes to Revit. And I also worked with Max and Joseph to communicate when it came to the dimensions and materials. Like we initially have it planned to be brick and have these elements included, but here are some of the screenshots. This is just the front and side of the house, and then over here is the back. And this is the look from above to see the roof. And that's it for my part.
All right, hi, I'm Max, and as my role in the team, I'm in charge of the Revit model, and I've been working in coalition with PJ and Joseph as rotating team captains to record the hours and just basically see how what we do from day to day. Being in charge of the Revit model, I've come across obstacles such as the depth of the walls, getting an appropriate slope on the roof, and loading the correct material families into the project. The $300 house project poses an issue of using different and non-traditional products to create the house. For instance, it is easy to use wooden and metal beams in Revit, but finding a way to represent recycled and or repurposed materials can be difficult. Shown here are some of the basic dimensions we've came up for the project with one door and one window. This right here is the level 1 floor plan. And then the next one is an exterior view of the front. You can see the front door and the window on the left. On the interior, there's a bed and a desk located against the wall. And then for the next photo, it's just a side view of the window. And yeah, those are basically some of the trials and tribulations I've gone through to create this Revit model. It's very rough in its beginnings, and overall, there's still more to do with this, and I know it will turn out great. We just need more time and some more practice with Revit itself. So that's my spiel on the Revit model.
All right. Hi, I'm Joseph. I am the material analyst, and my job when it comes to the group is, not only with like the rotating captains and stuff like that, is I'm responsible for finding suitable materials that not only meet the $300 budget, but as also like the 50-year longevity requirement. So as we work through this project, a common roadblock, I feel like while working with PJ and Max is finding what materials not only are cheap enough and can be found at a reasonable price, but also last this 50 years. Some of the materials that we have found so far is for the roof, we have corrugated asphalt, which for that we would be using 6 panels, and each panel would cost $60, or it would cost $60 in total. As for our windows, we decided to go with a plastic as it's cheaper and a lot more durable than a regular glass. And for those two panels, it would end up costing us $30. Our mattress and desk for the inside, we would hope to get donated, as well as finding a used door that we could repurpose into using for our door. The low gloss finish for the vinyl sheets, that would come out to be $27. And then the moisture vapor barrier for the floors would be $15 or $14. And then we plan on using for the walls, we plan on using brick just because it is easy to find and repurpose. So we're still researching this as well as we could get it donated or how we're going to come across these bricks, but it's easy to repurpose and find, quality bricks, and bricks also are easy to maintain and last a very long time. As we've worked so far, we've been getting through the Revit and working through all the other projects. We started on the poster and have begun working on our poster. It is not finished yet, but it's still a work in progress. And as we start this project, we've kind of settled into our roles as who's responsible for what, and getting the Revit, SketchUp, just getting all things put together. We plan on finishing up the Revit model and producing quality renderings for the poster. And then really, as it comes the next future weeks, is putting all of our work together and, materials that we find and all that all together in hopes of finishing the project soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.